Hi, my name is Kyle. I'm the founder of Raide. We're based just up the road from Aspen in Carbondale, Colorado, and we make equipment and apparel that elevates the freedom and flow of human-powered movement. I'm really excited to show you guys the third version of our LF series of backpacks. LF stands for light and fast, and the mission with these packs was to develop a pack that makes you faster by combining low weight with a bunch of features that work with you while you're out skiing or splitboarding. We put so much thought into these packs, and I'm gonna walk you through all of the features that the LF 30 liter and LF 40 liter have in common to start. And then at the tail end of this video, I'll talk about the differences. And throughout this whole video, I'll call out the differences between this updated version 3 and our last version 2 model. Before I dive into the features of the pack, I want to talk about the materials. The LF 30 liter and 40 liter are really unique in that we use a bunch of different materials, and we're choosing materials that are best suited for the position they're placed on the pack. Some places we need more durable materials, other places we can get away with lighter materials. Sometimes we need a more waterproof material, and we're picking and choosing the best materials for each spot. I do want to call out the main body material. It's Ultra 200 TX, and I'm really proud of the fact that over the past 2 years, we've tested pretty much every different construction of Dyneema or ultra high molecular weight polyethylene materials that you're seeing from all the leading pack manufacturers on the market. We built these packs in them, we put them on our athletes, we've tested them, I've tested them, and this material, the Ultra 200 TX, outperformed everything else we tried in its durability, its waterproofness, and its weight. Now I'm gonna walk through the features that the LF 30 liter and 40 liter have in common. Right here I have the LF 30 liter pack. It's loaded up for a bigger, typical ski mountaineering day, the way I'd pack it personally. I'd really encourage you to pay attention to how much I have in here as I go through the features and unpack it. I think it's pretty remarkable how much this pack fits for being a 30 liter pack. Starting at the top is the helmet carry. When I designed this pack, I was super frustrated with the strap-on, clip-on helmet carries you see in many other packs on the market. You can lose them and they're not very secure. We integrated the helmet carry right into the body of the pack. I have my helmet up here. It's high up, so it's out of the way of the diagonal ski carry. And it's so secure that I can put something in my helmet. In this case, I have my crampons. Below the helmet is the stash pocket. It has drainage, and it's just a convenient place to stash stuff in a separate compartment than the main compartment of the pack. It's where I put wet skins. And in this example, I have ascent plates. New for the third version, we added a zippered closure to the stash pocket. When you leave the zipper open, it performs the same as the stash pocket in the second version, but now you have the option to close it on those powder days where a lot of snow is falling and you want to keep your stuff dry inside the stash pocket. Moving down the pack, the next thing I want to cover is the ice tool carry. You can see that both the picks of the ice tools are enclosed. It was really important for us to design a pack that had a clean ice tool carry so the picks of the ice tools didn't get caught on anything and they were super secure. Each ice tool carry is enclosed from an independent buckle, and we chose a buckle in this case so you can really easily reach behind you and pull your ice tool out while skiing. The next thing on the front of the pack is the avalanche tool carry. The avalanche tool carry on the LF series of packs is super unique. It's patented, and the design of this carry was made to increase the space efficiency of carrying your avalanche tools while also making your tools extremely easy and fast to access. The probe pocket has an independent zipper so that you can easily take your probe in and out without taking your pack off. This is really useful for a number of reasons. The first is in the chaos of an avalanche rescue, you're gonna keep your pack on when you take your probe off. The second is for avalanche observations, for example, measuring the snow depth. And then another place that's really useful is out on a glacier probing for crevasses. The shovel carry is accessed via this zipper, and we designed it that way so you can easily drop one shoulder strap and pull your shovel blade and shovel handle out, and you don't have to put your pack down, making it a lot faster and your pack won't get snowy. You can also access all the tools via the top of the pack. The last thing I'll cover on the front of the pack is the ski and snowboard carry. The pack features 4 ways to carry your skis or snowboard. The first is a vertical snowboard carry. The second is an A-frame ski carry. The third is a diagonal ski carry. And the fourth is a skimo carry. The diagonal ski carry has 2 different positions. You can remove this bottom diagonal ski carry loop. It's girth hitched on to this attachment point, and you can move it to this attachment point to change the orientation of your diagonal ski carry. This is useful when you're traversing a steep slope so that you can avoid your tails dragging on the snow. Last, the skimo carry, you remove the diagonal ski carry loop and you attach it via this loop on the side, and that allows you to carry your skis without taking your pack off. Moving to the back of the pack, I'll start with the top. This feature actually really surprised me. We put this pass-through zipper to the main compartment of the pack on top, and I really thought we wouldn't need another access point here because it's so close to the back panel, but I found myself using this so much, really to just stuff layers in and get stuff in and out very quickly from the top of the pack. Moving down the top of the pack, we have a pass-through port for a radio or hydration bladder. And then coming down is our back panel access. We think back panel access is an absolute requirement on any ski or snowboard pack because it's the only access point that's not blocked when you're carrying your skis or snowboard. We developed what I think is the most advanced back panel of any ski pack on the market. It's a composite insert with ribs so that it can really easily bend in this direction for easy access, but it's extremely stiff in this direction. That way, when you stuff the LF series of packs, the back panel maintains its integrity while remaining really lightweight and breathable. Now that we have the pack opened up, I'm gonna unload it and I'm gonna show you just how much I have packed inside. I think it's insane how much this carries. I have it packed right now for what I use on a typical ski mountaineering day that involves a short rappel. Starting from the top here, I have a harness, I have a shell, I have an active insulator, some base layer bottoms that I took off on my ski tour up, goggles, my rappel kit, a buff, I have my waterproof mountaineering gloves, I have my skinning gloves, and some emergency down mittens, a 650 milliliter water bottle, my ski gloves. You can see I really like to carry gloves, an emergency down layer, my first aid kit packed in our FAR clamshell, and a 30-meter Sterling VTX rope. I also have just a couple things packed in this mesh pocket on the back panel. Now that the pack is fully unloaded, you can see the frame that runs the entire perimeter of the pack. It's actually sewn into the zipper so that when you zip the back panel conforms to the shape of the frame. I think the frame is super important on a pack like this. It allows you to carry heavier loads comfortably, and it provides a stable and static anchor point for the ski and snowboard carry. On the back panel of the pack is this small mesh pocket. It has a key clip in there. And then updated for this third version of the pack, we actually changed this bottom material to a stretchy material just to give more people flexibility on whatever they want to carry inside this opening in the back panel, whether that's a SAM splint, a first aid kit, a hydration bladder. This just makes it a little bit more roomy. Another exciting update for version 3 of the pack is on the hip belt. After a lot of customer feedback, we added a second zipper to the hip pocket This is where I carry just like the quick access stuff that I want throughout a ski tour. Right now I just have it packed with a ski strap, a ski scraper, and a gel on the right side. And then I have a camera on the left side. And then we have an ice clipper or carabiner loop here, just for a gear loop if you need it. On this third version of the LF pack, we also switched to a metal hip buckle with, it's bigger than our V1 pack, which was 25 millimeter one. This is the 38, so it's easier to use. And that pretty much covers all of the features of the pack. Now I'm gonna walk you through some specific details and the differences between the 30 liter and the 40 liter. Now I'm gonna talk through the differences between the 30 liter and the 40 liter. All the features that I just walked through on the 30 liter, you can also find on the 40 liter. The 40 liter is a little bit wider than the 30 liter and a little bit more depth than the 30 liter, and that's how you get that 10 extra liters of volume. With the 40 liter pack, we really tried to make a pack that was light enough for your everyday ski tour, but flexed up to some of your overnight adventures like hut trips. So the main difference between the 30 and the 40 is that the 40 features an extendable roll top. If I tilt the pack down, you could see it has this cinch top, and beneath it is this white roll top. Right now, it's in the rolled up position, which actually gives you another pocket up here for snacks or wet skins. You have a wet-dry divider between the main compartment of your pack and this upper pocket. But when you want to go on an overnight adventure, you can unroll this and you get an extra 15 liters of volume. This pack in its completely expanded mode is 55 liters. So you get a really lightweight pack that allows you to go on overnight adventures, drop some of your overnight kit, and then have a really amazing lightweight ski pack while you're out on your trip. One of the really other exciting features about this roll top is if you're out on a bluebird day and you just don't want to mess with it, you want it out of the way, you can actually roll it backwards in on itself, and it has a convenient way to stash the roll top out of the way, so you can just access the top of the pack via the cinch. Now I'm going to walk you through the diagonal ski carry on the LF series of packs. You're going to use two components of the pack, this loop on the front of the pack, and then on the back of the pack, the diagonal ski carry strap is stowed in this side pocket. It can be changed between either side. So you're going to pull that out, you're going to lay the pack down, you're going to pass the tail of the skis through the bottom diagonal ski carry loop, and then flipping the pack around, you're going to wrap the diagonal ski carry loop around the top half of the skis and strap it to this loop on the center back of the pack. Once you do that, you can tighten it and you're good to go. Now I'm going to walk through the vertical snowboard carry. You're going to use the two bottom compression straps. You can unbuckle each of those, and that makes up the bottom part of the vertical snowboard carry. The top part is via this ski carry or snowboard carry strap that can be stashed on either side of the pack. Once you have those out, you're going to lay your snowboard on top of the pack. You're going to take the compression straps, loosen them to the right length you need, put them around the bottom half of the snowboard, and then I definitely like to make sure that this top strap is under the top binding, keeping the snowboard from going down. You're going to pass them through these loops, which keep the snowboard centered. There's one on each side of the pack. And then on the opposite side of where this strap was stashed, there's a loop to clip the G-hook to. And then you're good to go. And the last carry is A-frame for your skis or split board. I think it's pretty obvious. You use both these compression straps and then ski strap them together at the top. After 3 versions of refinement and a ton of testing, I truly believe this is the best ski touring, ski mountaineering, and split boarding pack on the market. I can't wait to see where you take it.